it's a game. I'm not gonna play, but maybe you should do whatever you need to erase me. It's all just a game. You think I'm gonna play, but baby you should do whatever you need to erase me.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Buff Games. Today I'll be addressing two popular problems players normally face on pes2020 mobile. The first problem being playing against long ball spammers. I'm going to show you how to defend against long ball spammers, the kind of defenders you should use, the kind of tactics you should use to defend against long ball spammers. And the second problem I'll be fixing will be the match rendered null issue. As we all know, many users are fond of changing the network connections from a 4G connection to a 2G connection. And you should know, if you didn't know, then you should know now. Once a user does that, the match is going to be rendered null with no winners. Even if you were leading, you end up having a null match. So those are the two issues we'll be looking at today: how to play against long ball spammers and how to avoid getting null matches. So we'll be kicking off with how to defend against a long ball spammer. Now most people advise you to just use Sergio Ramos, right? Telling you it's not enough to only use Sergio Ramos. There are a couple skills you need to look out for in the defender, in the center back, and I'm going to tell you what those skills are. Alright, so the first skill is heading, the heading ability. Your defender, your center back needs to have a very good heading ability like Sergio Ramos, a heading ability of 95 and above. The second ability is the jump ability. Sergio Ramos has a 99 jump, that's excellent for defending against long balls. The third ability is aggression. Sergio Ramos has 96 aggression. And then the fourth, final and most important ability is the acrobatic clear. Sergio Ramos has that. Now it's not all about getting a high rated player, a 100 rated center back. You need to make sure your center back has all these skills if you want him to be able to defend against long balls. Now taking a look at 96 rated base card de Ligt, as we can see he has a good heading, 94, that's good for defending against long balls. Good heading, he has rather good jumping, 96, that's good, it's very good, 96, it's good. He also has quite an okay aggression of 88. It's alright, it could be managed, but then the big flaw is he doesn't have the acrobatic clear skill. I know you could always teach the skill to him using the skill tokens, but the Ligt base card de Ligt doesn't come with this skill by default. You have to use a skill token if you want him to have the acrobatic clear skill, which is very important for defending against long balls. Now if you use center backs like this who have all these four skills intact, Virgil van Dijk, Sergio Ramos, perfect center backs to use for defending against long ball spammers. I got a lot of info from Instagram saying you need just Sergio Ramos, you know, not explaining the details why I need Sergio Ramos to defend against long ball. But it's not all about the acrobatic skill. The player needs to have very good aggression, very good jumping and heading skills. Those are very, very important. But the most important skill is the acrobatic clear. Another useful thing you could do is to turn on your auto offside trap. It doesn't help much, but it helps. Did you see that interception, that header from Sergio Ramos? And that's an interception from Virgil van Dijk. As you can see, that's where the heading and the jumping skills take action, intercepting long passes. And that's an acrobatic play from Sergio Ramos. Now you can see how important the acrobatic player skill is. So as you can see, you will get lots of interceptions you could intercept lots of long balls from your opponents. Just make sure they have the required skills, and that's all. Next, we'll be looking at how to stop matches from being rendered null by our opponents. To be frank with you, there's no particular way you could do this while the match is on. You'd have to do it while the match is over, and the best solution will be to report the player. It's a very simple process. All you need to do is head over to the support bar, click on it. After that, you find your way to contact and FAQ. So you want to click on inquiry form. That's where you have to click on, the inquiry form. After that, a drop bar opens. You have to scroll down and head to report on malicious behavior. It will ask you to open with a browser. I'm using Yandex browser, so I'll be opening with that. So all you have to do now is just follow the process, fill in your details. It's all easy. If you need help, you could always go back to your user information back on the game. All you have to do is just fill in your details. Then you have to fill in the details of your opponent's owner name, and your opponent's team name. Now I'm going to show you your opponent's owner name, the section where it's going to appear, and your opponent's team name, just so you know. They'd also ask for the opponent's team abbreviation and the date and time, but those two are optional. If you don't know them, you could always skip them. The most important things are the opponent's owner name and the opponent's team name. Then they'd also ask you the nature of the malicious behavior encountered. You need to select the criminal act. And that's all. So in the next clip, I'll be showing you your opponent's owner name and your opponent's team name. And this is the opponent's abbreviation. It's optional, but you could always fill it in if you wanted. And that is it, guys. Those are my solutions for the most annoying problems in pes2020 mobile. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below.